Great Gatsby versus Raisin in the Sun by Isabella Portobello. These are some of the characters that are going to be talked about from The Great Gatsby. These are some of the characters from Raisin in the Sun that are going to be talked about. When comparing The Great Gatsby to Raisin in the Sun, several things can be compared and contrasted together with both of them. One aspect that can be looked at is social mobility. In The Great Gatsby, Gatsby started from nothing and had to work his way up to where he is now, with lots of money, opportunities, and is able to throw extravagant parties. He was able to achieve the American dream that so many wanted. Unlike Gatsby, the younger family had to work to get to where they are at the end of the movie. They were all eagerly waiting for a check from the life insurance for $10,000. They all wanted to do something with the money, but Lena put it towards a house for the family to get them out of their crummy, roach-infested apartment where they had to share a bathroom. When looking at where Gatsby came from, it could be said that Gatsby was similar to the younger family, but in the end are very different, as Gatsby is a rich man and the younger family is more of a lower middle class with barely any money. Next on the list is lofty aspirations. The younger family had lofty aspirations for their life. Walter's sister Benita wanted to become a doctor, and everyone told her she couldn't do it because she was a woman looking to go into a profession of a man rather than a nurse like every other woman during that time. Walter, the main character of Raisin in the Sun, also had lofty aspirations, as he wanted to start his own liquor business, but nobody believed that he could do it. The whole family in general also had lofty aspirations, as they wanted to be respected and accepted into society instead of being looked down upon. In The Great Gatsby, Jay Gatsby also had lofty aspirations for his life when he was younger before he went off to fight in World War I. He believed that he could get with Daisy, but she had other plans and married for money rather than love, and when Gatsby came back from the war, he tried to win Daisy's heart, but he never did, as he could never pull Daisy away from Tom. Nick Carraway also had lofty aspirations, as he went to work in finance away from the richness that his parents had and away from all the rich kids at Yale. He wanted to get a normal job and try to be normal without having a lot of money, like Gatsby or the Buchanans. Benita, going against all odds to try and become a doctor, can show that she had lofty aspirations for her life, Walter thinking that he can start his own business, and Gatsby thinking that Daisy will still love him after leaving for war, along with Nick thinking that he can live a normal life away from richness can prove that they all had lofty aspirations for their lives. Gender roles is something that can be looked at in both The Great Gatsby and Raisin in the Sun. In The Great Gatsby, there are two women that come to mind, Jordan Baker and Daisy Buchanan. Daisy is more of a woman of the time where all she cares about is money and married for money rather than love. When Nick first went to the Buchanan's house, he found Jordan and Daisy passed out drunk on the couch, which can show that Daisy is just there for the money, as during that time alcohol was illegal. She also hired a nursemaid to take care of her daughter. With Jordan, she is slightly more up there with having rights, as she is able to become a professional golfer during the 1920s, when many of the professional golfers were male. With Raisin in the Sun, Ruth can be seen as similar to Daisy, as she is like a housewife and takes care of the laundry, the cooking, and Travis. She does try to help the family make money by doing other people's laundry. Unlike Ruth, Benita has big dreams. She wants to become a doctor. When during that time, women became nurses instead of doctors. She is trying to go against all odds and become something that normally doesn't happen for the time. Benita can prove that gender roles are starting to become different than during Great Gatsby, where women were supposed to stay home and do housework.